Neredeyiz? Ama böyle boş şans yoktur be. Ondan çekerim. Bak şurada ben süt aldım.
Süt aldım. Yeşil, mavi, mavisi iyi de güzel.
Bence de.
Benim eksik dikkati.
Yani güzel değil ama bunu içebilirim. Zor.
Orada robot var.
Budur. Budur birinci filmden. Yani Star Wars filmi. Sanırım oydu. Gel o film. Galaxy film. Nasıl hatırlamam? Şimdi gideceğiz. Bu yere. Nerede geldik? Yeah.
Çekersin.
Ya.
Tamam bu Peace and Justice. Tamam. Ya. İyi. Senaryoyu ben al. Very good. Nästa. Natur. Ağaçlar. Diş.
Çok zor bence. Nasıl seçeceğiniz ben çok merak
Ben
ediyorum.
bu niye seçeceğim galiba. Çünkü bak bu da çikolata. Klassisk Jedi aktivit. Nasıl? Luke Skywalker'ın değerler vardır.
Demiri?
Ha şu çıktı ben dokunmadan önce.
Dokuna koyayım.
Tamam ben bunu seçeceğim. Gerçek demirdir hani. Yani
Thank you.
Great sounds, welcome.
Welcome in, my friends. Straight ahead, and one of the wonderful friends you see around this room.
And then you, my friend, are going to ready.
Right here. That card can go up at the top. That card out of your way. Put them right up here at the top of your build station, for these are your security clearance credentials. You have passed. You're not stormtroopers yet. Either way, welcome to the workshop. We're glad that you are finally here, and, well, particularly for this room, you had to rise before the suns themselves to be here. So take a moment just to be, to rest, but to also take in the room around you. If you look around this room, you will see relics, parts, pieces, a little bit of old junk, but all of it comes from many galaxies. And to all of us, this is our everything. We call ourselves the Gatherers because our mission is to gather and collect the relics that are left behind. I'm sure you've heard of the battles between Jedi and Sith, correct? Yes? It's okay to talk to me, I promise. Those wars, they end, but their history remains. And we bring it here because we see new possibility in the past. Lucky for us, well, at least we hope that if a stormtrooper were to discover this room, they would not have the same creative vision. They would see worthless clutter, because it takes someone like us to see what it can become. But since we know what things can become, I do assume you've heard the legend of Luke Skywalker. Yes? Yeah. Good. We hear there's another. A Jedi who calls herself Ren. She is changing the galaxy, creating a spark of hope. A spark of hope that brought you here to build a lightsaber. Now the lightsaber has been wielded by our greatest heroes. But let us not forget, it is also wielded by some of our darkest enemies. It is elegant. It is enigmatic. The connection that is shared between the saber and the builder is created from the Force itself. But you traveled all this way not to hear me talk about that connection, but to experience it. Shall we begin?
Yes.
You have been ready this whole time. I like it. Now we begin with the Kyber crystal, which is a perfect thing because it actually is energy in itself. It can actually focus the energy of the Force. Now, for that reason, the most important thing to keep in mind, the color of the crystal that chooses you is the same color that you will see reflected in your blade. Like the blue crystal, wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and his apprentice, Anakin Skywalker. Now it is wielded by Red. The green crystal, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. The violet crystal. This one is rare and beautiful, much like the one wielded by Master Mace Windu. And red. Red is said to be the color of power. It is wielded by Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now, of course, Kylo Ren. But these crystals are just legends from the past, and you are our future. One of these crystals must choose you. And in order to kind of have that moment of reflection, trust me, take a moment, close your eyes. I want you just to picture the first one of those crystals that comes to mind. The color you see might not be what you were expecting, but picture that crystal. Now open your eyes. Reach out and select your Kyber crystal. Wonderful selections. If you would take that crystal and place it in the small rectangular crystal tray. That's going to keep your crystal safe and out of the way, because at this point we present to you the pieces to your build. Once you have those pieces, do not get started with that build just yet. If everything is not done exactly according to plan, well, there is a minor risk of combustion. Very small. Very dangerous. But don't worry, because you have an excellent gatherer in front of you. And at this point, they're going to help me kind of explain what you're looking at in front of you, and then we will begin our build. Look down, and you will see your chassis. You will also see your activation plates, your grips, your emitters, and your pommel caps. Now don't worry if that felt like a lot of words. It was a lot of words. And lucky for you, that expert that I told you about, my wonderful gatherers, they are here to take you step by step in your build. So trust me, everything should go safely. Should. Now my friends, are we ready?
Yes.
Good. Then let's build.
Hello there.
First gonna hold up my chest for the
Bu adamı.
Extra gonna notice the top part inside. You were good. That's great. I'll flip it back around. And on one side there's a blue and a red square. You can grab your crystal, take it to the pointed end of that crystal, to the top divot inside, and the bottom of your crystal to the bottom divot. Once the crystal is excellent. You are also seeing that it's unstable, so we're gonna take a look at that.
I'm gonna take the third one over here and see what you get on to the next step. So, since you're ready and you are so excited, let's get that crystal safe and covered up.
Alright,
Do you
two
like
of you
these?
can go and grab
Or do you like
matching
these?
set of activation plates.
Okay,
On
on
the
the
inside,
inside,
there's gonna be
do
a
you
blue or
see
red,
those
just like
color
your
squares? Well, I bet you can see those color squares also right there. So make sure the red square goes directly on top of the red square, the blue square goes on top, and goes right on top of that crystal, okay? Alright, it's all up to you.
Once you have both parts on, once it touches the space by sliding. You know, sometimes just push it, pull it back down, and keep it like that. Now, number 3, leave it down, and 4, keep pulling it up. Okay? Careful not to over tighten it, it'll jam up.
So when you slide up,
It should be okay.
when you slide down, that blow should come back. See, it's good. That's a great test. It's a little bit more accurate than that blow. You want to see the flow?
I'll keep it close and I'll be done with it.
Yeah, you
So you're each going to pay to those four cups, whatever tubing you want. Any of them are from the top to the bottom. Just make sure for you, my friend, each one has a thick silver ring, and for yours a bronze.
Şimdi yukarıdan gideceğim galiba.
Yellow inside, the middle for the top. Make sure you're pushing and turning that way. Push and turn, ready to lock them on, okay?
Can you do me a favor? Well, look over this. This is a little bit more.
What do you think? Do you like it?
Tezgahdan açalım.
Well, it could be your greatest strength. Well, your Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Alright, my friend. And there for the top, pommel cap for the bottom.
İstediğini yapayım. Ya, yukarıdan top dedi. Ne alacağım top?
Use that saber and hold it like you do.
Now your pommel cap goes on the bottom. You want to make sure it's straight before you twist.
Consider this an even trick. I give you a saber. What do you think? Do you like it?
So if you're trying to line things up, they're not really made to. As you can see, it's not impossible, but they're not always
They have a
going
very
to.
good feel to them.
And that's
For
fine.
you, it leads your journey to be a very wise, intelligent journey. It's very good work. Yeah, nice job.
Evet, seç yani.
Just go check it.
I mean, it's a little jump.
Now,
You have
when
your belt?
Kemi tells you to
Let's take a
activate,
look.
she wants you to push up on this switch. Deactivate is to push down. All right? Great.
Alright, Kenmei tells you, we're gonna put the switch up back to you. Gotta do it.
Ne dedi?
Alayım sana bir de çekeyim.
Excellent work, my friends. These hilts
sorry.
but ultimately, I think that you traveled here for a little bit more than just a hilt. I think it's time, and it is a very dangerous time if not done correctly. So if you would leave your hilts and take a big step away from your build station. These stabilization chambers, just a couple of them might have come from a business transaction with the Jawas. And I am not against the Jawas, however, their pieces are not the most reliable. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at some of the skylights in the ceiling from earlier this morning. Savi does not know about those skylights, and nor do people like them, so please don't mention them, and I will have them.
With many parts you began. Yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined. Much more they will become. It is time.
Master Yoda, it is indeed time. In a moment, my friends, the bond between Saber and Builder will be officially forged. I am just about to ask for you to step forward. Then you will place your hand on your hilt. Just wait for me to say activate, because together we will activate as one. My friends, if you would, step forward. Hand on your hilt. Activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have created the lightsaber. You are like the Jedi and the Sith that have come before you. Now you can change the galaxy just as they did. Remember, everyone, it only takes a spark. Excellent work, but if you would, please deactivate and lower your sabers.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path it cannot, but find your way it can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. Builders, in your hands you hold remarkable power. Remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. With that, we are pleased to present a saber sheath as you depart. Now, before you go, I do have one last piece of advice. The saber you've created, it's a reflection of you. If you allow it to light the path that you follow, I can promise next time we will be telling your story. But before we tell that story, I think it should light this room again. Raise that saber, my friends, and activate it. Congratulations, and till the spire!
Till the spire!
Whenever you are ready, straight through that door, Blade has your saber sheath. You will make Luke very proud. The happy
Yeah.
Sith will be a lot. Don't let him alone.
Congratulations, my friend.
Two.
Thank you for building with us. We're gonna go blade
Wow.
first. Everybody blade first.
Det var o adam. Şu dedir Obi-Wan typ. Bugün heyecanlandım. Yaşları keldi. Gözler alındı. Perfekt.
Bilgideyiz o bir dükkana montajlarıyım.
Olur. Sen de kılıç almışsın.
Çok hoşuma gitti.
Afiyet olsun.
Sağ ol, düşündüm.